Alam mo, Dayan, malaki talaga ang bahagi ng kabataan sa ating lipunan. Kaya naman importante ang kanilang tinig at opinyon sa mga isyu na kinakaharap ng ating bayan.
Ngayong umaga, kilalanin po natin itong isang grupo ng kabataan na naghahangad po ng positibong pagbabago para sa bansa. Kasama po natin ang Executive Director ng One Mindanao Youth Parliament, Ronnie John Barrientos, at ang CEO ng Outsourcing PH, Patty Mary Lopez.
Good morning! Welcome to Bagong Pilipinas. Magandang umaga.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah. Take your seat. So siguro before anything else, maganda na pag-usapan muna natin itong One Mindanao Youth Parliament. Ano nga ba ito?
One Mindanao Youth Parliament is probably the localized version of the National Youth Parliament. So, meron kasing mandato ng batas mula sa Republic Act 8044, which is the Nation Building Act, na every 2 years there must be a biennial congress of all the youths in different parts of the Philippines, which is gumagawa sila ng batas, parang Kongreso at parang Senado. Gumagawa sila ng batas, may first reading, second reading, and third reading. At ang mga batas na ito ay nilalabi nila sa Kongreso. So, yung One Mindanao Youth Parliament is a localized version. So, kami na mga miyembro, alumni ng 12th National Youth Parliament come up with this 1PH campaign. It's campaign which Ronnie could probably explain.
And so basically po ang one-page campaign is a campaign na may tatlong legs. So it's the Mindanao, the Visayas, and the Luzon. So it's called One because Philippines is geographically divided, religiously divided, culturally divided, and there are so many divides from social to political to economical. So the goal of the One Mindanao Parliament and the one-page campaign is to actually give an avenue para sa mga kabataan po na mabigyan sila ng isang table at mga few chairs where they could meet and talk about their differences and come up with relevant laws na pwede nilang gawin para sa mga kabataan.
Diba? Biruin niyo yun, ano? Meron tayong Kongreso, Senado, pero may version pala niyan yung mga kabataan. May ano rin yan, Senate President, House Speaker, ganyan.
Yes,
po.
Meron din.
Yes, meron po tayong presiding officer, deputy presiding officers, floor leaders, committee chairs. For the parliament, we have 5 committees. So they will also be electing their committees and they will be basing their laws para doon sa mga committees na gagawin nila. Ordinances, resolutions.
The localized version will probably do the ordinances and resolutions which be lobby in different LGUs. So One Mindanao, so the youth there will lobby it into their different LGUs. And in the national version, we have the bills, and we lobby it to Senate and Congress. For example, the 12th National Youth Parliament will go to the Senate and Congress this coming August 27.
Yes, we will be presenting some laws like the teenage pregnancy law, the single-use plastic law, the agripreneurship, and so many other laws. In One Mindanao Parliament, what we will do is we will be creating local ordinances and resolutions which we will turn over to governors and mayors. Kasi po, basically, ang Pilipinas ay binubuo actually ng kabataan. The 60% of the population of the Philippines is composed of youth and children. And the laws are actually made for the future. Actually, tayong mga kabataan yung magbe-benefit or the damage ng mga laws na gagawin ng ating mga politiko. So it's rightful that we give voice to young people to think of laws na feeling nila applicable para sa kanilang generation. And we just give them the opportunity to lobby it to governors, to mayors, and other legislative and executive branches.
But kanina nabanggit niyo yung 1PH and I believe meron palang One Mindanao Parliament. How about in Visayas and Luzon? Meron na ba tayo?
Yes, since this is an initiative, first initiative namin is the One Mindanao because of 2 things. First, the 12th National Youth Parliament happened in Davao City, and it's in Mindanao. Second, the current president of the 12th National Youth Parliament came from CDO, which is also in Mindanao. So we started it in Mindanao, then we'll follow it by Luzon and then into the Visayas. And we want to, of course, campaign that the youth should join the 13th National Youth Parliament, which will be happening next year. Yes, probably October next year.
Yes. So, as alumnus, mga alumni ng Parlamento ng Kabataang Pilipino, actually this is a life-changing experience for me. I've been a youth leader for a few years now, and I've been to different seminars and conferences and workshops and events, but this really is a thing na nag-affect sa akin personally because it gave us an opportunity to talk with senators.
Yeah.
Imagine, to talk
Yeah.
with representatives from the House of Reps. So, na isa sa buhay natin yung parating sinasabi na ang kabataan ay ang pag-asa ng bayan, because we really give them the opportunity to be the pag-asa. Diba? Ang title ng segment natin, Bagong Pilipinas. At paano ba natin makakamtan yung bagong Pilipinas kung hindi natin ikakapacitate yung bagong Pilipino, which is yung mga kabataan.
Really, the youth can rule the world, can rule the Philippines. Ang gaganda rin ng mga ideas, ang gaganda ng mga proposed laws ninyo. And I understand, meron kayong work in progress itong SK app. Tell us about that.
Actually, One Mindanao Youth Parliament is sponsored by or powered by Outsourcing Solution PH, which is our company. Ronnie and I built this company. It's outsourcing because we provide solutions with the different problems of the youth. So one of our advocacy is, of course, to help the Sangguniang Kabataan, since they're very near to our heart, because we're friends with some of the SK Feds. So the common problem of the SK Feds are information dissemination, and we will solve that by simply providing them the SK app.
So basically, the app is an innovation that allows the SKs to communicate directly with their youth. So for example, ang isang Sangguniang Kabataan president ay mayroong activity next week. He or she could use the app to text, to email, or to send pop-up notifications to his or her constituents. So we will also be doing the soft launching of the app in August 16 to 18 during the One Mindanao Parliament, because the pioneer SKs of the app will be coming from Mindanao, and we'll be doing the grand launching in August.
Okay, so kailan na itong inyong One Mindanao Youth Parliament? Tell us the details.
Yes, One Mindanao Youth Parliament will be happening on August 16 to 18 at Punta Isla Lake, Cebu. If you're familiar with Catriona, yung video
Yes.
ni Catriona.
Oo,
Yes.
napakaganda.
And kanina nag-flash dun sa screen yung pictures namin using
nga,
this
nakita ko
Tivoli.
Yes,
Yeah,
Tivoli
outfits.
outfit. So basically, we will be doing it in Lake Cebu. It's called the summer capital of the South. So kung ang norte ay may Baguio City, kami naman sa Mindanao ay mayroong Lake Cebu. So the Lake Cebu is the land of the Dream Rivers, the Tivoli people.
Nakita na ako dyan, ang
So
ganda.
yung tinalak cloth, yung pinaka pinopromote nilang produkto, and it's actually the cloth that Catriona Gray used during her fight for Miss Universe crown.
So pwedeng mag-register, bas apply,
Yes.
pero screen nyo pa, no?
Yeah, actually,
Apply.
there's a screening committee and we screen the applications. For now, it's almost 1,000 applicants around Mindanao. But still, so many youth contacting us in the page, so they could search our page. It's One Mindanao Youth Parliament. And application is still open because we're still looking for very good Filipino youth that would probably help us to do ordinances to lobby in their different LGUs.
Well, thank you very much. Mabuhay kayo. Kasi dito ko nakikita yung participatory governance. No? When the youth participate in creating these laws, lobby these laws, talagang mas ma-appreciate mo yung mga ganitong efforts, mga ganitong batas. Ito pala resulta ng lobby ng ating paglalabi ng ating kabataan.
Saka tayo mismo, Dayan, meron tayong youth leader dito sa Bagong Pilipinas, our very own Jules Guillaume, di ba?
Oo, naku, marami rin yung mga nai-inspire. Katulad ninyo.
Katulad
Maraming
ninyo. Very
salamat.
Thank you so
inspiring
much
talaga.
also.
Si Ronnie John Barrientos, ang Executive Director po ng One Mindanao Youth Parliament, and Papi Mary Gopez, CEO ng Outsourcing PH.